Thank you, Faith, Program Director. Thank you. Honourable Minister Tom. Thank you. The ministers that attended our workshop, our conference today, we thank them in their absence. It's never been done before. It's unprecedented. 6 ministers in one day, and a minister in the evening. I was saying to someone, I'm sure some of you have seen the movie 7 funerals, or what's it, 7 weddings and a funeral? Today was 7 ministers, and it was supposed to be a president, but we got Minister Tom. SEIFSA Federation President, members of the SEIFSA board, distinguished guests, and ladies and gentlemen, and all protocols seriously observed. It is my distinct honor and privilege to say a few words on this auspicious occasion. On behalf of the business community that is present here this evening, that is without a doubt the recognized voice of industry in the iron, steel, engineering and metal sector, and that we can applaud it.
Just take this
Honourable Minister Tar, I can assure you that there is no doubt in our minds here this evening that deepening the partnership between business and government is absolutely essential to the growth of this sector, the economy, and the progress of our beautiful country. Honourable Minister, as some may or may not know, this is the second formal engagement between government and the sector. The first having taken place on the 18th of April with the President himself at the Union Buildings in Pretoria. And we look forward to continuing to work collaboratively with government as we move with speed, as you indicated, to build an inclusive economy that generates sustainable growth, creates jobs, and eradicates poverty. This, Honourable Minister, we know will require hard work, not something that this industry is shy to get into. Maximum effort and the involvement of all key and critical stakeholders in our sector. We know this won't be easy, but we also know that South Africa, under this dispensation, under this government of national unity, the 7th dispensation, and the CEOs and captains of industry in this room are up for the challenge. Honourable Minister, as we've heard on many a family gathering, we are indeed a proud and resilient nation. We're a nation of winners, a nation of doers, not moaners, with a strong democratic spirit, a robust media, a resilient judiciary, and a business class willing, able, and prepared to roll up its sleeves and lend much, much more than a helping hand. Honourable Minister, amongst the doom and gloom being peddled by some outside of this room, it's not that difficult to sketch a much more positive outlook for the economy over the remainder of this year and going into next year, hopefully the next, and the next over the next 5 years. This we do so on the back of greater political certainty, the promise of accelerated structural reforms, no load shedding for over 170 days, expanding electricity supply, recovering logistic performance, as well as the expected deceleration in inflation and projected interest rate cuts, which is anticipated to induce private sector investment while easing pressure on the public purse. Critically, we also look forward to grand-scale infrastructure expenditure, which is the bedrock of demand for this sector. In the words of His Excellency the President in his sole address to the nation, he wants to turn this country and this sector into a construction site. We can't wait. Honourable Minister, this is a sector that leads, we don't follow. Under the leadership of our President, we take the lead and others follow. And we look forward to move with you and to do so much more actively, and we look forward to continuous engagement. We know that from time to time there will be areas in which we may not entirely agree. It's normal. It's a marriage, we don't always agree. But this will not deter us from the work that we need to do in the interest of a better present and reality into the future. Business understands the responsibility it carries in playing its part in giving of its collective resources, expertise and passion in building not only this sector, but a South Africa that is more inclusive and prosperous for all its citizens. In closing, Minister, allow me to kindly quote you when you were quoting the father of our nation, without whom none of us would be sitting here today, Nelson Mandela, when you were addressing the National Assembly on your budget vote speech. And I quote, "Action without vision is only passing time. Vision without action is merely daydreaming. But vision with action can change the world."
Yes.
Honourable Minister, this industry remains at the ready to strengthen our partnership and deepen our dialogue with a view to formulating a set of concrete strategies aimed at achieving our mutual beneficial objective. I mean, after all, whether we like it or not, sometimes it's tempting for us to forget a very important basic truth, and that is that we are all in this together. Government and business share a symbiotic relationship. Business cannot exist without government, and government cannot exist without business. We all share a vested interest in the growth and competitiveness of the local economy in order to preserve jobs and create new jobs. Not many, I would put forward tonight, would disagree that the greatest single challenge facing our country is unemployment, and especially so amongst the youth. When all has been said and done and all the dust has settled, it's undeniable that there's no sharper sign of exclusion and exclusion from the economy. Honourable Minister, allow me to end off where I started. Our most critical task now is to build an inclusive economy that generates sustainable growth, creates jobs, and eradicates poverty. That's the future that we need to work to as quickly as possible. On behalf of our President, Mr. Ellis Monarchi, the SEIFSA board, and the greater affiliated SEIFSA membership, we sincerely thank you. Honourable Minister, for gracing us and standing in for the President at such short notice. Thank you. We appreciate it and we do not take it lightly. Thank you.